Hello pumpkins! We are currently in my backyard because I thought it was a fitting place to tell you about my Summerween theme. So if you don't know me, I am all about a theme. I love a theme. Any situation, if it doesn't have a theme already, I like to create one so that I have something to wear outfits for and to romanticize my life around. So for this summer, I decided to pick a Summerween theme, and then I could sort of theme a lot of my summer activities and different things to that theme. And I'm saying the word theme a lot, I'm sorry. So this is the big reveal. I know it's not really that big of a deal, but I'm going to tell you what it is. And the theme that I have decided on for this summer, and I know we're already well into the summer, but I hadn't gotten around to making this video yet. So the theme that I've already started to do is Kids on Bikes Spooky Summer. So if you don't know what Kids on Bikes is, it's basically like that thing in media where the movie or the show is about a group of friends who are kids, they ride their bikes around. It takes place in a more retro era, so 80s, 90s, even earlier, during a time when people didn't have cell phones, you know, like you didn't know where your kids were. They were just like out on their bikes doing stuff. It's not an official genre, but it is a genre in my heart. And we are doing the spooky version of that for summer. So that includes things like Stranger Things, there's a whole list of things, which I think I'm going to do a second video sort of with recommendations for different media and items and stuff that you can use to have a Kids on Bike spooky summer. So that'll probably be coming up in another week or so. But let's just talk about Stranger Things first, because that was the inspiration for me choosing this theme. Because I'm going to be honest, I didn't love Stranger Things when I watched it originally. Please don't murder me. It's not bad. I'm not saying that it's bad. I just never made it past the second season, but it's such a zeitgeist thing. So many people love it that I really wanted to give it a second chance. So this summer we are going to be watching Stranger Things. I've actually already started it and I have made it through the first 2 seasons. So I'm actually now at the point where I stopped watching it before. So I'm excited to go on to the 3rd season, give it a shot. But that was the inspiration for the Kids on Bikes spooky summer theme. So today we are doing a little bit of a vlog. I'm going to take you around with me and we're going to do a couple Kids on Bikes spooky summer things where I am going to be looking at and potentially buying things that go with a theme. So first we're going to go to a bookshop and get some books that go with the theme, and then I'm going to go to Bath and Body Works and check out their new Stranger Things candle collection, which I'm excited about. And then I heard that Walmart has Stranger Things themed ice cream, so we're gonna go check that out too if we can, and maybe get some ice cream to try. So those are the main things that we're going to be doing today, and I hope you will come along with me and celebrate Kids on Bikes spooky summer. Welcome back to the house beyond the hedge. Okay, really quick before we get going, just want to show you my fit. So let me stand up here. Okay, so what we got going on is this t-shirt, which I actually got in a previous video that has not come out because I never filmed the second part of that video. So I don't know if that will ever come out, but I got it in a video where I went to look for horror themed t-shirts at Ross, and I got this one. It's kind of a summer theme. There's a little Grim Reaper on an inner tube, but on the back you'll see that it says "You'll Float Too," which if you have seen it or read it, that's the thing from it. So that's why I'm wearing this. I am just now realizing that it might be embarrassing to go to the bookstore and buy the book It, which was my plan, while I'm wearing a shirt that's clearly referencing it, but whatever, we're just going with it. And then we have a longer jean short because I feel like that really fits, you know, like the 80s and 90s, like kids riding their bikes around, especially like girls back during that era wore like a longer jean short. So let me show you. So yeah, a little bit distressed. I really like these shorts. Wearing it with like the oversized shirt. So I feel like it's a really good look for the theme today. And then I have my little cassette tape earrings to top it off, my public library bag, because I feel like going to the library is such a summer activity to do when you're, you know, a kid, and I mean an adult too, but you know, when you're a kid, like get to go to the library and like pick out books and stuff. So got my book bag. So yeah, I think we're ready to go. We're gonna go to the bookstore first, so let's head there now and see if we can find any good books. Okay, so we're done at the bookstore. I was gonna just show you my book haul quickly in the car, but can you see? Whoops, I got a lot of books and it's really hot in here, so I don't really wanna go through all of them right now. So I think we're gonna wait until we get home to go through the books, and I'll show you what I got. And a lot of them are on theme, so that's exciting. There's a couple that aren't, but I'm still gonna show you those because they're really cute. Also, this isn't really on theme because it's more like slasher, but camp could be kids on bikes if it's like younger kid camp. So I figured I'd show you my cup. It says, "It's Friday, I'm in love," and it has Jason with little heart eyes. I just love it, it's so cute. Anyway, gotta stay hydrated because it's really hot. So now we're at Bath and Body Works. We're gonna go in, check out the Stranger Things candles. We'll see what we see. If we get one, I don't know if we're going to, but we might. I'll let you know afterwards. So let's go see what they have. Okay, hi, hello. It is now multiple days later. Best laid plans and all of that. Things got a little hectic on my vlogging day. So it was really hot. My camera was kind of overheating and running out of battery, and the parking situation in all the places I went was crazy. So I didn't really want to sit in my car and film. Also, it was really hot, so I didn't want to sit in my car and film. And then I went to Walmart to get the Stranger Things ice cream, and I never go to Walmart because it is huge and it was just very overstimulating. And so after that, I was like, I can't film anything. I just need to go home. But we're here now because I do want to show you what all the things that I got are. So let's talk about books first and what I got at Big Story, and then I'll show you the footage from Bath and Body Works and also of the ice cream at Walmart. So I'm just gonna go through these books pretty quick. Some of them are related to my theme, some aren't, but I couldn't pass any of them up. And I'm not gonna go super into detail because I am going to do kind of a second part to this Summerween kids on bikes spooky summer theme. And that video is gonna be more recommendations. So things you can watch, read, items you can buy to kind of celebrate the theme, immerse yourself in the theme. I'm really excited about that video. I have a lot of things saved up for it. And some of these books are going to be in that video too. So I'm just gonna show you what I got as kind of like a haul, but I'll go into them more, like how they fit the theme and everything in that video. So look out for that. I don't know if it's gonna be the next video because I also have a chaotic Halloween hunting video that I filmed the same day that I filmed most of this video, but it will be coming up fairly soon. So if you are interested in this theme and you want to see that video, go ahead and subscribe and you'll know when that video comes out. Okay, so let's start with, I don't know, they're just in a pile. These are in no particular order, but first we have The Body by Stephen King. This is the story that Stand By Me is based on, and I have not ever seen the movie actually or read the book, so it seems like it fits the theme. So I picked that one up. I actually don't know how spooky it is, but it's definitely kids on bikes for sure, and especially because I haven't seen the movie ever, I just thought it'd be fun to read the book and then watch the movie. So that was the first book. And then the next one I bought because of the cover was everything about it. It is The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson, which I do not own a copy of this book yet, but I do really love this story. But I've actually never read the book, and this copy was too beautiful to pass up, so I had to get it. The cover is just gorgeous. I love the colors too, very Halloween, and it has black sprayed edges. Whoo! So good. It's so good. The bookshop that I went to, Big Story, they do have new books and used books. So this is a new copy, but it's worth it. It's worth paying full price for sure because it's just such a really gorgeous edition. So excited about that. And then this one also fits the theme. So I picked it up while I was there, and it is My Best Friend's Exorcism. If you are in the booktube, bookstagram world at all, you probably will have heard about this book. It's by Grady Hendrix. I feel like I'm talking about the books more than I planned, but whatever. And it was really, really popular last year, 2 years ago, whenever it came out. And I'm interested to read it, but I'm also really interested because there's a TV show of this too, and I haven't really heard anyone talk about that. So I might try and watch the TV show as well, but fit the theme, so I had to pick it up. And then this is why I went to Big Story. I had actually seen this on their Instagram and asked them to hold it for me. This giant, amazing edition of It by Stephen King. I think one of the peak things that fit the Kids on Bikes spooky summer theme. This and Stranger Things were kind of my inspiration for the theme. And I've never read the book. I do love both the newer movies and the original sort of like 80s one with Tim Curry. Tim Curry's the best. So I'm really excited to read the book. And I hear that the book really goes places that the movies do not. So we're gonna see how that turns out. But yeah, this edition is just in really great condition. This one is used. I believe they said it was an anniversary edition, and I really love that it's such a beautiful, simple cover. They did have a paperback version of it as well, but it said now a major motion picture at the top, which like, no, I don't need that on my book. So I got that. A shout out to Big Story, by the way. It's a really great bookstore. If you're in Bend, Oregon, you should check it out. And if you see anything on their Instagram, you can ask them and they'll hold it for you, and then you can go in and pick it up. This is not sponsored. And then last but not least, I could not pass these up when I saw them. Actually, I'll just do all three at once. It is a set of 3 of books based on the podcast Lore, hosted by Aaron Mahnke. If you've never listened to Lore, it's a really popular podcast where the host, Aaron Mahnke, sort of tells spooky, creepy, interesting, and weird stories about just things from history. And it's just a really fun podcast. And honestly, Aaron Mahnke's voice, like the way that he delivers the story, the way he speaks, like his cadence and everything is super relaxing too. It's like part of why I think that podcast is so popular, but it's a really good podcast. You should check it out. And so they had these books. These are used, so they were pretty cheap, only $8 each. So I grabbed them, and we have Wicked Mortals, Monstrous Creatures, and Dreadful Places. And I was like just gonna get the Dreadful Places one, but I was like, I cannot get the others. Like, I can't just get this one and then it's like a set. So whatever. I ended up getting all of them, but I'm really excited to read some of those stories. Okay, so that is all the books I got at Big Story. Like I said, I'll go into a little more depth about some of the ones related to the theme in that next Summerween video that I do, and I'll have a few more things to talk about in that video as well, but I just wanted to share with you what I got since you saw my trip to the bookstore and everything. Okay, so next, let's talk about the Bath & Body Works Stranger Things candle collection. I went in to check out all the candles there, or all the Stranger Things candles. I had recently been in to see the fall candles and fall scents, which you can see I did a video about that if you want to check it out. But I went in just specifically for the Stranger Things candles because it was kind of perfect timing with the theme that I'm doing for summer and this video. and there were there were 4 different scents. So the scents are pizza. These are just like the major, like what it's supposed to smell like. Obviously not all the different scent notes and everything, but the scents were pizza, waffles, obviously, ice cream from Scoops Ahoy, and coffee, which is like Cooper's coffee, you know. So I went in there, I looked at them all. I like the packaging on them. I think it's like pretty simple and cute, and I liked it quite a bit. Smelled them all. I chatted with a really lovely employee there named Amy, I think her name was, and we kind of talked about just the different collections they get out, and I was like recording, so we were talking about that, and then I asked her when Halloween was coming out, and she was like, oh, tomorrow. So I just missed Halloween, but I've actually looked at their Halloween collection, and there's nothing that I have to have, so I don't mind seeing that a little bit later in the store. I'm not going to rush in there. There's probably tons of other videos you can go check out if you want to see Bath & Body Works Halloween. I'll probably do something eventually, but anyway, back to Stranger Things. So yeah, I was just smelling all the candles, and yeah, I will show you which one I got. I did get one, so of the 4, pizza, waffles, ice cream, and coffee. I'll pause for a minute, put a comment down in the comments if you can guess which one you think that I bought. I don't remember the sort of individual scent notes for all of them, but you could look it up online if you want to see that. So, that was a terrible drum roll noise, but drum roll please. Dun, dun, dun. That's right, I got the pizza one. Oh, sorry. This is the real reason that I went to check it out. I mean, the other ones sounded fine, but I was like, a pizza candle, I gotta smell that. If you don't know this about me, I really love pizza. It's one of my favorite foods, and I was like, what does a pizza candle smell like? And I actually haven't even gotten to the part of the show yet, because I've only watched the first 2 seasons, where there's a pizza shop in it that is significant, so I guess I'll find out what that is at some point, but I smelled all the candles, and aside from this being the weirdest one, it was also my favorite, weirdly enough. Waffles was probably my second favorite. It was like a pretty regular, good smelling bakery type scent. The ice cream one was then my third favorite. It actually went in the order of like how they had them ordered from left to right on the display. Ice cream was my third favorite. I thought that one was okay. Like, not terrible, but I don't know. It was just fine. And then the coffee one was my least favorite, actually. And I don't drink coffee. I'm not really a coffee person at all. I'm a tea person, which you know if you've been here for any amount of time on my channel. But I do like the smell of coffee. So generally, I don't mind things that smell like coffee, especially if it's mixed in with other scents. But I kind of thought the coffee one smelled bad. Like, I just didn't like it at all. So I don't know. Do with that what you will. Make your own judgments. Let me know if you smelled all those candles and which one your favorite was. And if it was the coffee one, then I'm sorry. It just wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me. I'm sure the pizza one is not for a lot of people, but I think it smells so good. So I do think pineapple is kind of the major thing, which, oh yeah, it's a pineapple on pizza candle, which I know is like so controversial. Pineapple on pizza. Don't at me. I am a pineapple on pizza person. I love pineapple on pizza, so I'm all about this. But it smells like pineapple. And then the other scent notes are basil and dough, like pizza dough, which I'm not really sure how they make a pizza dough scent note, but it smells really good. It smells really good, and I'm excited to burn this while I watch Stranger Things. It was funny too, I did a poll on my Instagram stories of like to vote which one of the flavors do you think I got, and nobody voted for pizza. I was like, you all don't know me at all. Clearly I'm gonna buy the pizza one. But yeah, I am excited about this. Also, the other ones, like I said, were ranging from pretty good to fine to not my favorite. But I probably wouldn't have bought any of them even if this one wasn't my favorite, because I've said this many times and I probably will continue to say it in many videos, but I have a lot of candles already that I buy from small shops, and so I don't tend to buy a lot of candles from Bath & Body Works. But I could not pass up a weird smell like pizza, especially because I actually really think it smells good. So that is that. Okay, so then the last thing that I did was I went to Walmart. I went specifically for the Stranger Things ice cream. It is exclusive to Walmart. I also thought, oh, maybe I'll do a little Halloween hunting while I'm here, but that kind of went out the window because I was instantly overwhelmed and overstimulated going in there. But I did manage to find the Stranger Things ice cream. I think they had
6 flavors. I'll show the footage while I'm talking. I think they had 6 flavors. And some of them sounded pretty interesting. Some of them sounded kind of, I don't know, I didn't care as much. So I picked out, I had originally thought, oh, maybe I'll get all of them and do like a taste testing video, which I guess I could still do that. If you're interested, let me know. But I decided this time to just get 2 different flavors, especially because I'm lactose intolerant. So I really shouldn't be eating that much ice cream. So my husband will probably end up eating most of it anyway, but I do want to try it, which I have not tried the flavors yet, but I will show you which ones I got. Of the ones that were there, I did get 2 different ones. So let me grab those so I can show you. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about these quick because I don't want them to melt too much, but these are the 2 that I got. As you can see, the packaging is really cute. It's Stranger Things Scoops Ahoy branded, which I also have not watched the Scoops Ahoy season yet, but I know about Scoops Ahoy. Like, I've seen enough memes and stuff. And so I had to get this one because the black ice cream was just really intriguing. This one is called The Void. And the flavors on this one are black vanilla ice cream with a strawberry ribbon and vanilla cream cookie pieces. So that actually sounds pretty good. I'm excited to try that one. And then the other one that I got is a triple decker extravaganza. And this one is vanilla and butter ice cream with a maple ribbon, waffle and chocolate peanut butter candy. Whew, that sounds like a lot. It's a lot going on, but I think it sounds really tasty. So I definitely am excited to try these. Like I said, I probably won't end up eating a lot of them. I mean, they're not huge, but my husband likes ice cream, so he will eat them even if I don't eat all of it. But I had to do it for the sake of the theme, for the sake of the video. For you, I will consume dairy. I mean, let's be honest, I like pizza and I eat pizza with dairy, so I just take Lactaid when I do that. So yeah, that is it. I had a really good time in this video trying to find some things to go do and find that would go with my Kids on Bikes spooky summer theme. Let me know down in the comments if you have tried these ice creams, what you think of them. Let me know what you think about the theme. I'm really excited for it. I'm excited to read some books, watch some things, and I'm really stoked to show you a couple of the different items that I got to immerse myself in the theme. So be sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned for that next sort of part 2 video that will be coming up eventually. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at House Beyond the Hedge. If you want to follow me on Twitch, it's at Trusty Parasol. And always remember to keep the kettle warm because I will see you next time.